Hey you guys, what is happening? What's going on? Happy day, happy joy, happy day to you. It's Amanda. I am coming on really quickly because I wanted to I've made a lot of connections as of late. There have been a lot of new connections. So if you're new to my page, welcome. Nice to meet you. So nice to meet you. Virtual handshake. But I wanted to do a quick reintroduction of who I am and what I'm about. Even if you know me, or even if you don't know me, or even if you do, because I've had so many new faces lately. So hey. And it's difficult for me to get to all the messages, and I wanted to do like a collective welcome to everyone. So say hi as you're coming on. And if you're watching the replay and you're new to me, introduce yourself in the comments below. I would love to get to know you that way. And you can even make your own little video if you'd like. Hey Cherie, hey Mannheimer, it's great to see you guys. So just like some basic stats about Amanda, one of the primary questions I usually get is, where are you from, or where do you live? And I usually answer that question, where do you live, with wherever I go. So the long answer to that is I am originally from Ohio. I grew up in Ohio, in Columbus and Toledo. I've lived in Michigan. I moved to Florida 10 years ago and lived here full time for 8 years. And then the last 2 years I've been trying on this digital nomad thing kind of on and off. So I've lived kind of part-time in Florida and part-time all over the planet. And it's a beautiful planet to explore, so I'm pretty happy about that. I love exploring other planets too. But I like this one. There's a lot of great stuff going on. I just got back from 4 months in Alberta, Canada recently. So it's a gorgeous place, gorgeous place. Hey Michael, good to see you guys. I'm just reintroducing myself for the newbies. So that is the short answer to where I'm from and where I live. So that does make me a Buckeyes fan, but for professional sports, it makes me a Detroit fan. So it gets kind of like murky there. I do love athletics. I love traveling, as I've said. I love nature. I'm really into nature. I really love being out in nature. I love the trees. I love the grass. I love the sea. I love the mountains. I love exploring it and its wildlife. I'm laughing at you, Mike. I love being in nature. I love exploring it. I love feeling the energy of Mother Earth. I love dancing in nature. I love dancing and singing. I love singing and dancing in nature. I love the nature of dancing and singing. I love to prance through this life. I love to really enjoy myself no matter what I'm doing, and find the enchantment, awe, and wonder in each moment that I create, whether with someone else, a conversation with someone else, or another sentient being out there, an animal or plant. Those are things that I really enjoy. So people have called me the Berry Fairy Queen. That is one of my nicknames. Elixir Sister is another one. Ananda, Sanskrit, rhymes with Amanda, Sanskrit for bliss, because I like to find bliss. Old school ones include Panda, Demanda, Heistizzle, and Legs. Those are all old school nicknames. So let me know some of your embarrassing nicknames in the comments below. And if you're just joining, I'm just reintroducing myself to all of my new connections. So that's a little bit about who I am and where I came from and what I do. I imagine a lot of you came here because of connections with nutrition and nourishment. So I'll tell you a little bit about what I do, but I also included my business pages and my free intuitive eating community Facebook group in the caption above. So yeah, so that kind of sums up that, and then I'll go into my work. I am a nutrition intuitive and an energy embodiment coach. So what that means is I'm a certified holistic health coach who's also really intuitive and into the spiritual side of nourishment, the emotional side of nourishment, knowing that it's not just food that nourishes us. So what I ultimately do is help women especially create an easy and joyful relationship with food, body, and self. Right? I'm really passionate about that. I love talking. Hey Jay, hey James. I love talking about releasing things like diet and restrictive mentality that's kind of rampant in our culture today and stepping into the energy of nourishment. When I think about nourishment, it's really open, free, pleasurable, divine, sacred. It's something to be treasured. It's something to experience joy from. So it's not often we hear those sorts of words in relationship to describing our food and our eating experience and our nourishing experience. So that's the kind of pleasure I like to create around those experiences, and help others learn how to intuitively eat, how to get back in touch with their bodies, and just, again, create that joyful and easy relationship with food. Now, in the meantime, I love bridging the gap through my own intuition so I can channel the needs of the nourishment body, which means kind of like a medical intuitive, right? So I can feel the needs of specific organs or colors one might need to eat. The information comes through in a lot of different ways, but that's a lot of fun to channel the needs of the nourishment body. I can do that for both humans and plants, their vital energy body. And I do that monthly over on my business page and in my Facebook group if you are interested in getting a little taste of what that is all about. And I also provide free little connect calls, mini readings, if you will, which you can find on my website. So that kind of sums it up. And if you came here to connect with nutrition and nourishment, you'll find some on this page, but you'll find much more on those links above. But in general, I like to be really authentic and real about what's going on for me. I'm into radical self-expression, radical self-love. I just went to my first improv class 2 nights ago. I'm really just encouraging myself and those around me to release cultural conditioning and remember the true essence of who we are as a species. So that's it. That's who I am, you guys. I'm sending you so much love and appreciating everyone, new, old, and everyone in between who's connected with me. And if you'd like to connect further, let me know. All right. Hey, Johanna. Hey, Catherine. Good to see you guys. Definitely watch from the beginning. Just a little reintroduction to Amanda and about who I am and what I do for all those who are new and even some who are not. All right, sending you guys lots of love today. Can't wait to hear your stories in the comments below. Definitely let me know where you're tuning in from, where you live on this planet, and your embarrassing nicknames. Hold on, Cherie had some back up here. Monkey, she still answers to OG Cherie. Oh my gosh, I love that. Can I call you that? Cherry, hubba hubba. Ooh, I'm gonna have to hear some of those stories later. All right, I love you guys. Mwah.